Welcome back to Arizona Home Tours. Today we're in my favorite Phoenix suburb, and that is Gilbert, Arizona. And we're looking at Fulton Homes, and this community is called Cooley Station. And this beautiful model home we're looking at today is the Cavacade, which I'm pretty sure I pronounced that wrong. I can almost guarantee it, but you get the idea. So I've been in this home before. I've seen this floor plan in other communities, and we are going to come back to the front to show you, but I just love the entrance. From this flooring up to the fixture, right into beautiful kitchen, living, and dining room. Now, if you're not familiar with Cooley Station, great community, master plan community in Gilbert. Tons of amenities and a lot of reasons why people love Cooley. As I walked into a plant, excuse me, I'll give you another look coming back at the kitchen. Now, let's say you love Fulton in this home, but like, you know what? I don't know about Gilbert. I work Queen Creek. Well, there's some other communities from Fulton that I would absolutely recommend, like Barney Farms. So it really depends on what it is you're looking for, your budget, and what it is you need in your home. Now, with the base price, you're depending on what, certain things are going to be upgrades and different options. So keep in mind when you're building a home, or if you're looking online, it says, starting at, we'll say $700. Typically, your final price, again, this could vary depending on what options you choose, and it depends also on what each builder includes. But I would say most people here are probably going to be spending at least 15%, give or take. Now, that's if you're building new. Now, if you are looking to move sooner, then you're going to be buying a spec home, also called an inventory home. And that's where everything's already been selected. Typically, you may, depending on when you sign a contract, you may be able to choose like a different appliance package, things like that. But typically, everything has already been picked out. The good thing is, that's also where you'll see more incentives and more deals for you, the buyer. So if you're looking for a deal, then the quick moving spec inventory homes are definitely the route to go, especially with the rates being so, I'll say high, but they're high. They're higher than they were 2 years ago. So to combat that, the builders are offering different incentives and packages. And as long as you qualify, use their lender, then you can get a lower rate, some closing cost credit, that kind of thing. One of my clients got $30,000 incentive from the builder, so you can use that in a lot of different ways. But using it to buy down the rate is just one way, and then there's different scenarios to weigh. Now, if you think the rates are going to drop in the next year, then it might be a waste to use all $30,000 to buy the rate down if the rate just drops. But it's hard to predict that. I mean, people have been saying there's going to be a crash every year for the last 8 years, and we have not yet to see a crash. Now, there's been some different pullback. There's also been some excelling ahead, but it's something to keep in mind when it comes to using the different incentives. So I don't know, anyone who's so certain of what rates are going to do in a year makes me suspicious of where they're getting this info, how they're coming to understand this, and go from there. But everyone has to make their own decision for them. I love the shower though, switching topics, with the top floor, cool bench, just little features, kind of like that. This nice tile. It's nice to not be in fiberglass shower surround. Now, what do you think of kind of like the pebble flooring? You like that? Not like that? I wonder how that would be to clean. Obviously, we need a really good sealer. Oh, I like it, honestly. Here's your laundry room. I love this is a single-story home, and there's no light in here, but just imagine there was. It'd be very bright. Half bathroom. Kind of a cool wall. You see it's curved because of how that entry is when we first came in. And some different features. Doesn't feel necessarily like a cookie cutter mass-produced house. Let's go up here, and we are going to go outside, so don't leave me yet. If you want some more info on Cooley Station, Gilbert, anything you want the layout of this home, please reach out. If you're looking to move now or whenever and you just have questions, especially if you're relocating. We relocated from Illinois, and so I understand that process. Happy to walk you through it. We're running through some different scenarios depending on what works for you, and go from there. Not crazy about this surround, to be honest with you. Feels old, but whatever. Here's another bedroom. A little dark in here. Sorry about that. Pretty standard closet. Typical bedroom. Nothing too wild. Let's go outside. I'm going to show you the backyard. Now keep in mind, this is a model home. If you get a spec, not always, but typically there's nothing done with them, right? It's just an empty dirt lot with this on it. So usually they're not gonna have tile or turf. Now sometimes they will complete a backyard. So it really does depend. But I really want to show you this just to get an idea of the lot sizes here. Now they're not overly large. Again, this is a single story home, so it's going to take up a little bit more than some of the 2 stories. But there's still plenty of space back here. And I love the covered area. So maybe you want a pool, but you really don't need one because there are community pools. So that is a great feature. But let me know, what did you think of this house? Love it. Hey, that you want some more information, you have questions, reach out. All my contact info is below. It's Rich Brecklin, Arizona Home Tours, Real Broker. Make sure you watch that next tour. I'll see you next time.